Since 93 Sports back with another one. So I wanted to do a non-boxing related video today, and I checked out. I'm kind of late to it, but I checked out this Houston Rockets versus Clippers game, and it was exciting. The two teams was going at it. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin obviously had some unsettled beef. I thought they was good friends, but I guess it was more to the story as to why Chris Paul left. This is what the NBA needs. Physicality and legit rivalries. Where these guys just legitimately don't like each other. It was a bunch of hard fouls. Blake Griffin was definitely showing toughness. In the past, I kind of criticized. I kind of felt Blake Griffin wasn't tough enough, to be in the NBA, and now he's kind of showing that, he got a little bit of backbone. He got fouled hard, pushed out of bounds, threw the ball at the dude back. Chris Paul going off at the mouth. He got into it with Trevor Ariza, and I think this is definitely what the NBA needs. I think, the NBA just got to a point to where it was like everybody was friends, and it wasn't too much of a rivalry. I liked what the rivalry between LeBron James and Steph Curry in the finals where LeBron won, and I wanted to see more of that. But it definitely got to some serious shit, because after the game, I believe it was 2 or 3 players snuck into the Clippers locker room and tried to, I guess they wanted to throw hands, and the security was called, and they said they had the police basically escorting the Rockets out of there, making sure they got on their bus and wasn't no issues. So that's what the NBA needs: legit rivalries where these guys ain't smiling and doing all this other shit, being like really competitive, like back in the 90s. But this is definitely something that is kind of, they're saying that Chris Paul is the one who told him that the little secret entrance to get into the Clippers locker room from a back or hallway or something like that, because Chris Paul was with the Clippers for 6 years, so he knows that arena in and out. So they're saying that Chris Paul has some kind of issue with the way Blake Griffin treated him during that game, and they're saying that the Clippers are gonna play the Rockets again sometime in February. I'm gonna definitely watch that game live, because that's good TV right there. Even though these two teams, the Clippers ain't gonna do shit. The Rockets might go somewhere, and that's a good look. And they're even saying that Chris Paul is being investigated for his role in that situation, especially him being basically an ambassador for the players, being I want to say he's like the president of the players union or some shit like that. So that's a bad look if he getting into little squabbles and stuff like that. But he made sure he kept his hands clean. He didn't go in the locker room. He just sent them guys, Gerald Green and Trevor Ariza. I just seen that them two guys got suspended for 2 games. So I'm thinking they would at least give Blake Griffin a game and Chris Paul a game too, if he has something to do with it. But he's the president of the players union, so he might have a little favoritism in there. But that's my thoughts, man. I'm liking how these confrontations and these guys not always having to act like they like each other, like legit rivalries, legit competition, man. That's what the NBA needs to get back to, and stop making everybody try to be nice to each other, But anyway, that's my thoughts. Make sure you like, and also I'm gonna put a link in the description. They had fucking Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. They laughing and making jokes inside the NBA or whatever. That shit was hella funny. But anyway, it's Since 93 Sports. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when all my latest content drops. And I'm out.